Escuchaba yo mis discos en la segunda, escuchaba a los maestros por si me guiaban.
Imagine stepping off the plane and straight into one of the most beautiful places in all of Mexico. Turquoise water, soft white sand, and a resort that feels like a dream come true. That's exactly what awaits at Iberostar Selection Coral Cancun. This isn't just another resort, it's an adult-only, all-inclusive escape with oceanfront suites, balconies with jacuzzis, and 5-star service. This resort has thousands upon thousands of reviews talking about how clean it was, the attentive service, how spacious and modern the rooms are, and so much more. But it's not just about the room, the pools, the private adult-only beach clubs, the premium restaurants and cuisine from Japanese to Italian to fine dining and non-stop cocktails served with a smile. This place blends vacation and luxury mixed with relaxation and adventure. If you've ever wondered what the best all-inclusive hotel in Mexico looks like, this might be it. If you guys are new here, we're Giselle and Steven, also known as the Lover's Passport, and we're taking you on a new bucket list adventure every single week of the year. We have traveled for over 7 months this year, and out of all the hotels we stayed in, this is gonna be in our top 5. Welcome to Iberostar Selection Coral Cancun. The great part about this resort is it's a short 20-minute ride from the airport. So we were able to land, get a quick shuttle over. We walked into the lobby and were mind blown. You're going to arrive to this beautiful lobby. Oh boy, little welcome drink. What'd you get?
Pineapple.
And then from there, if you're a family or if you're staying at any of the suites, that'll be your hotel. We were staying at the adult only area, so we jumped on a golf cart, got golf carted over to our area of the hotel, and it was so much fun. The golf cart around was just beautiful. You could see the palm trees, the ocean, and it honestly didn't even feel that crowded, so we knew it was gonna be an amazing stay. Once we got to the adult only side, the lobby was great because you have your concierge, you have a beautiful view of the ocean you can walk out to. It was just so nice.
I don't know if you can see it, but this water is insane. Like, look how blue it is. They got a little cotton candy sky. The moon is out. We haven't come back here since our mini moon in July of 2023. That was like Sargasso season, so there was seaweed everywhere. Yeah, this is a completely different experience.
Welcome to our room. We're gonna give you a little room tour. We are staying on the 13th floor. And first off, I love that they give you wristbands. I don't have to carry my wallet anywhere. I can just go up, scan in, come on in. We're staying in the deluxe junior suite rooftop. You walk in, you have this nice hallway, 2 massive closets that you can walk into. The bathroom too is absolutely beautiful. You have this fun little shower where you can see through, there's glass, so you can get a little spicy, and then
You can also close that door.
it closes so you can have privacy one way or another, but still beautiful. The bed is awesome too. I love that it has this massive coral. It lights up in the evening, so kind of fun. They surprised us when we arrived here with some hats. They give you a bag, which I absolutely love because everything here is sustainable. They have completely 100% sustainable fish, as well as there's no single-use plastics here. They give you a full water bottle every single spot that you go as soon as you arrive on property, and there's water refill stations all along. Another thing that I love about the room is over here at the mini bar, it comes with bottles of wine, we have champagne, snacks, and those are refilled every single day during your stay. So if you're in the room, you want a couple beers or some wine, champagne, they have coffee, snacks, everything that you could need here. And then let's get to my favorite part. Another thing to note about this room is it is absolutely massive. There's, like I said, the entryway, bathroom, the massive king bed. There's a little working station, so you have a desk if you need to get anything done, as well as there's this nice couch. So lots and lots of room to relax. We honestly probably could have stayed in the room like the whole time because it's just so comfy. It's nice and air conditioned, and this view is insane. So let's go outside and check out the balcony. So outside you have this stunning patio. They give you 2 seats, chair, obviously this insane beachfront view. And this is a spot where you can order room service. A really cool part about this is since it's an all-inclusive, room service is included, as well as they have tons of buffets and other delicious restaurants on property. But if you're feeling like, you know what, let's have a little nice morning in, you can always order room service, have breakfast while watching this. And next to me is this spiral staircase that goes upstairs, and that is the craziest part of this room. So we are currently at the steakhouse here on Iberostar, and it looks phenomenal. They have a really cool concept where as soon as you sit down, you place your main orders, and then they have a full buffet over here that had everything from like oysters to onion rings to salads to my favorite, which was the ceviche. It was phenomenal, and we both just got some steaks. Really cool here that it is all inclusive, so you get all your drinks, you get all your food, and then after this we're gonna go and check out the fire show. So very excited for this already. The service is a 10 out of 10. I'm very impressed. Out of all the properties we've ever gone, and we've traveled to like 47 countries now. We travel 6 months a year. Never once have I think we've ever come back to have a hat on our bed. So feeling pretty fancy. The fire show was pretty sweet. We can still see it from our balcony. But we came upstairs because we got to get a little bit of stuff done. The Wi-Fi here, surprisingly fast. It's been really, really good. Dinner was phenomenal. I know that G said maybe a little different.
Well, no, I thought it was very good, but is this like the best steak you're ever gonna have at a steakhouse?
Okay, this is true.
No.
It's an all-inclusive.
I like to keep it real with you guys. It's an all-inclusive. The food at every Iberostar that we've gone to has always been very good, but with the steakhouse, like the meat is a good cut of meat. The sides are all right. Like the garlic mashed potatoes are really good.
Honestly, the appetizers were the best part.
The appetizers were the best part.
The
like
ceviche.
the ceviches and the other like fresh salads and stuff are really good.
The fire show, though, I will say, one
of the better fire shows.
We've seen a lot of fire shows these days, and that one was really good.
They were very talented.
Yeah, there was like a lot going on. So very impressed. We are gonna relax for the rest of the evening, and we will see you tomorrow for sunrise and our first full day exploring the Iberostar Cancun. Buenos dias from Cancun. We watched the sunrise this morning. It was so beautiful. It's just so peaceful here. It was a little cloudy this morning, but still overall was stunning. Today we are gonna go grab the buffet, check that out because last night we had one of their specialty dinings. So we do want to see what the buffet is like, and then we're gonna go play some pickleball because they have pickleball tennis courts on property, which is always nice. Get our little mini workout in before it gets a little warmer later, and we have some exciting stuff today planned with the looks like a beautiful massage on the, what they say, sky bungalow on the beach. So cannot wait to take you through today. But with that, let's go grab some breakfast.
So there is always a phenomenal breakfast buffet selection at all the Iberostar properties we visited. This one is no exception. There is a full array of sweets, of juices. There's a scrambled egg, fried egg bar that you can choose from. Lots of traditional breakfast. The nice thing is it caters both to Americans and European breakfasts. So there's a nice variety to choose from, whether you're the meat and cheese kind of person in the morning or you want some pancakes and bacon and eggs. Very nice selection here. We're gonna get breakfast and then we're just gonna enjoy. You can sit outdoors or indoors, which is really nice, and then they have coffee service at the tables, so all good stuff to start the morning. All right, we just wrapped up our hour of pickleball. As you can tell, I'm a little sweaty. We were working pretty hard out here. It was really fun. They have the rec team out here, at least while we're here, from 9 to 10 every day, so you can come down and play pickleball on the tennis courts. And they've got like the pickleball net and the full lines on there, so you can either play pickleball or tennis, whatever your heart desires. So that was really fun. There were some other guests from the hotel. We did a little tournament style. We did some singles, we did some doubles. It was super fun. I'm just stoked. I love having pickleball on properties that we visit, so that was a really good time. We're gonna go
either take a dip or cool off because it's a little hot now that we've been running around for an hour. But definitely recommend checking out the app for your Iberostar stay here because it gives you a full list of activities. I think tomorrow instead of pickleball, we might go and do yoga. They also have sunrise yoga. They have aqua classes, which we'll definitely be doing here, and a full array of things. And you also get, I believe, paddlecraft included in your stay. So might check out some paddle boards or kayaks or whatever they have available and let you guys know what there is to do. They also have a coffee shop here in the lobby, which is very nice. I got myself an iced vanilla latte and some sparkling water after that match to cool down.
We're back.
Oh, yay! They got my stain out.
What?
When I vlogged last night, I had mentioned that I got wine on my dress coming back up here. So they have laundry service here, and they already got it out for me. This is my favorite dress.
Hour. That's
yeah, that
crazy.
was so fast. They literally, when we were leaving to go to pickleball, the guy at the front desk was like, "We already picked up your dress. We're working on it right now, and it's already back." That's 10 out of 10 service.
It is time for some lunch. We are eating at Antiguo Laguito. I probably mispronounced that, but this is the main buffet on the property. It's really nice because there's a few different properties that you can stay at here. We are staying at the Coral Selection, and this is just the Iberostar Selection Cancun. They had so many delicious foods. I got some tostadas, some ceviche. We have to get guac, and the fruit this morning was so good, so I had to get some more. But it's really nice. This is the main dining hall. I would say it's probably about 2 to 3 times bigger than the one that we had at breakfast this morning, but we're gonna try and eat at as many different places as we can on property, and we can tell you which ones to go to, which ones to stay away from. But this one, we have such a beautiful view right outside. The water just keeps getting bluer. But yeah, we're gonna enjoy lunch, and then we have some more activities later today. So this afternoon, we basically just were potatoes. We just hung out most of the day.
It started raining, to be fair, so a lot of the outdoor activities we couldn't do, but we're heading to dinner now, and we get to go and do the hibachi grill, so I'm super excited. I always love a good hibachi grill. And then we're gonna go see a show, which is nice because it's indoors and it's not weather dependent, so.
Yeah, but like I said, Wi-Fi was great. Room is extremely cozy. We're hoping tomorrow we get some more sun.
And we're hoping we can use our rooftop jacuzzi tomorrow.
Yes, we're gonna bring you all around the property. Today was a little bit more chill.
It was chill, but we did like 7 activities. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we are heading to the hibachi grill. Here we go. We just got back from the magic show. Today has been incredible. We had a nice lunch, and I think that was the last time that we talked to the camera because the rest of the day we basically sat here and was working. The Wi-Fi was so good. It started absolutely downpouring outside, so we didn't have too much of a chance to use our rooftop jacuzzi, but we're hoping tomorrow we'll have a nice little opportunity for that. We're just going to relax. We got back, they put on some rose petals when we got back to the room, so that's always very fun. But I will say 2 things. Number 1 is the teppanyaki was very, very good. We went, and it's an interesting concept on teppanyaki because you get everything. You don't get to choose chicken or beef or fish or shrimp like you typically would. They just bring it all to you. On top of that, you also get sushi, and you also get pot stickers. Like, you get a full array of Asian cuisine, which was really cool. And I was surprised with the magic show. It was very dramatic, very fun. It lasted about an hour long, and we didn't make it to the first show, but that magic show was incredible. And there's a club that you can also go and visit, but we are so tired. We have another full day of exploring here at the Iberostar Cancun and cannot wait to take you around. So we're going to relax, pass out, and we'll see you in the morning. Before we go to bed, I have to say one more thing. We're only here for 3 days, and I feel like that is not enough time. I honestly wish that we were here for like a full week to 7 days. That's the same thing. I almost wish that we were here for a full week just because there's so much to do on property. We've only been really hanging out at the Iberostar Selection Coral, and there's a whole nother property with, it has water parks and it has so much to explore between all the restaurants and the entertainment and all the activities you can do. I mean, there's so much to do here. I feel like most of the time when we visit hotels, it's like, oh, the hotel is cool, I'm ready to go home. Or you only need like really 2 or 3 days to see the hotel. This place is massive and there's so many cool things to do. So if you are planning a honeymoon here, or if you're looking for even a trip, I'd probably recommend more on the 5 to 7 nights here. All right, I promise this is the last time I'm gonna say goodnight because we keep noticing different things in the room. This place is so incredible.
I like y'all and put on PJs and he's like, wait, were these gifts here earlier?
They just, so
they
over
keep
here,
spoiling us.
look, they put like a little at the lover's passport right here. They got us a mug. They got us a little coconut piece. They got us some mezcal.
Bath salts.
And a fan. Like, and this was just all a surprise. Like, we did not expect this at all. I feel like that just, we haven't talked about the service at all here. But
because it's phenomenal. Like, this is our, I think, 10th Iberostar property, and every single one, the staff are just so above and beyond. You know that like they actually deserve their 5-star rating. Like this property, like the Selection in Cancun, I believe has over 25,000 5-star reviews, and you can easily see why, because of the service. Like,
yeah,
they really do go the extra mile, and not every single Iberostar property does that. We've definitely noticed it for this one.
we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. We got up this morning and it was torrential downpour. It feels like there's a storm going through right now. So we're gonna take a little bit of a slow morning. There was a little hole to see the sunrise this morning, so I opened up the door, saw a little bit of a beautiful sunrise. We just went and grabbed a quick breakfast, and now we are going to get some work done. There's a workout class later today. We're gonna do some more aqua yoga. We're potentially gonna do an aqua bike ride. Really depends on the weather. Prime time to be here is December through March, when it's not necessarily the rainy season, there's no sargasso, it's the perfect time to come and explore. So with that, we're gonna relax and we'll hopefully see you at some of our activities today.
So welcome to our rooftop here of our beautiful room. It comes fully equipped with this lovely little jacuzzi pool, if you will. It's not like a traditional jacuzzi where it gets warm, it's just like jets. And then they say that it warms up, but I'd say that it's like regular pool temperature. So it's nice to cool off in, which is really nice. It has this gorgeous view of the beach down below. And I loved watching sunset up here our first night when we first checked in. It also comes with a full deck. We have 2 loungers. We have a little covered patio area. And then we also have a outdoor shower. So when you're all done in the pool, you can rinse off real quick before heading on back inside downstairs. But it is a stunning area. If the sun decides to stay out today, might be perfect for sunset. Grab a bottle of champagne, sit in here and watch the sunset. So really nice little upper rooftop area, and we're on floor 13 in the Coral Cancun. Apparently, if you have a balcony room on the lower floors, you'll have something similar. The balcony will be smaller, but you'll have some sort of like outdoor bathtub, which is really nice.
We are back, and all of a sudden it is the evening. The days here just absolutely fly by. Today was a lot of fun because we got to spend it inside the water. We went and did one of the aqua bike classes, which I don't think we've ever done before. It was really fun. They put the bikes actually in the water. We had a view of the beach so we could just relax, enjoy the workout. Honestly, a pretty good class and take in the view. And on top of that, we actually got to go and jump in the water today. Oh, elevators here. It was so much fun. The white sand here is just incredible.
The beach is really nice. If it wasn't raining on and off, like
We'd
I would
probably
have been
be
out
there
there
all
all
day.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, the water's so warm. The beach is beautiful.
It's like clear white sand. It's so nice. Yeah.
We are out of the elevator and on our way to the Italian restaurant, like I was saying. It's so nice out, you guys. The weather here is just so beautiful. No jackets. It's so calm. This is a perfect wedding venue too. We've seen, I don't even know how many weddings and honeymooners and bachelorette parties, and it makes sense. If the vibe,
big property, so like you can do a lot of those kinds of events.
yeah,
here.
I'm like the biggest fan. I want to come back here for way longer, but let's go see how the Italian dinner is.
So far, this has actually been my favorite restaurant of our dinners. So I got the chicken Milanese with the pomodoro. Steven got the meat lovers pizza, and then I had like a arugula and fig salad as my appetizer, and I had some of the fresh bread that they brought out. It almost tasted like fry bread, but it was all really, really good, and the service has been great here. I think probably the most attentive service out of the 3 dinner restaurants we've gone to, so I'm very excited to dine in here. And I wanted to take a point to mention, some people might be against the QR code menus, but I think it's great in terms of like not wasting a ton of papers as someone who used to work as a hostess at a restaurant. So you, at each restaurant or before you go to the restaurant, you can scan the QR codes or look in the app on Iberostar and check out the menus. They also do a really awesome sustainable seafood initiative across all of their different properties. That's one of the cool things about staying here. They really do place an emphasis on sustainable practices, which is pretty rare, honestly, in like bigger tourism settings. So that's something that I've always appreciated about staying at Iberostar's.
So we just got back from the Italian restaurant, and we honestly think Italian is now officially our favorite restaurant that we saw on property. It was delicious, from the bread that they served in the beginning to the main course to dessert. We got the tiramisu. It was great. 10 out of 10 dinner. The show tonight was okay. I think I liked the one yesterday a little bit better. The Magician was really fun. Today's was just a little bit different style. It was the circus show. But yeah, we just got back to the room. They left us the cutest little note. Like we keep talking about the service. The service here is incredible.
The little details. But I will add on to the show note. We did play some musical chairs before the show started, which was fun. Steven made it to the final 4 or 5 before he got eliminated. So that was amusing. The entertainment staff here is also a good time. But then with the show, yeah, I feel like the shows at the other properties have been better. I'll say the fire show is the best here, I think, out of all the properties we've been to, because we've been to so many. But the entertainment in terms of like the dancing and singing, it was okay. It was entertaining, but it wasn't like, wow, you have to go to the show. But that being said, the magic show yesterday was super fun. The fire show was great. So just like the singing and dancing one, I would say that.
And tomorrow's our last half day here before we go back home. So we're gonna try and show you as much of the property as possible. With that, we're gonna call it a night. We'll see you in the morning.
Few different aspects to this property. There's about 3 different separate areas, if you will, even though it's two hotels side by side. Behind me right here are the oceanfront beach villas, and these are the more private, more exclusive rooms in the Iberostar selection on the left-hand side. And then you have where we're staying, which is the Coral, which is that tall rectangular building behind me. And then you have the main lobby area, which is where all of our restaurants have been eating at, like the Italian restaurant, the hibachi restaurant. Those are in this like almost pyramid-sized building, and that's where a majority of the rooms are. So you can kind of select which type of room you want to go based on your budget and what you're kind of looking for. I love staying where we are in the Coral Cancun area because we do have like a beautiful ocean and beachfront view. You also get this option over here if you want a private pool instead of like a private plunge pool or a private bathtub on your balcony. And then if you are trying to stay a little more on budget, then staying in the rooms in that main building over there where they do still have some beautiful balconies and ocean views, but it's not right on the water. That's another great option. If you want to check out all the different kinds of room categories here and what those price ranges are looking like, as well as if you want to check out and redeem your points, because now this is an IHG property actually. You can check it out on this QR code over here and kind of find a room that fits your needs.
So one thing that we haven't touched on too much is how much there is to do here. We've mostly talked about staying on the property because that's what we're doing, but there is so much to do from Cancun. It's kind of like the gateway to adventure. You can take a day trip to Tikal, which is one of the most incredible Mexican heritage sites that you can visit. So I would definitely recommend doing that if you haven't been. Another thing you can do is go swimming with whale sharks in Isla Mujeres. It was such an incredible experience. We did that a few years ago, and I'll go ahead and put the QR code right over here if you want to check it out. It is season dependent. You can also take a day trip over to Playa del Carmen. We actually did our mini moon here a few years ago, and that was one of our favorite things we did. We went and got advanced scuba certified there, and you can also take a day trip to Cozumel, which is one of the best scuba diving places in the entire world. And I haven't even talked about probably the most famous spot in this area, which is Tulum, home to so many beautiful cenotes, and you can check that out as well. But I think that Cancun, if you are a family or you're a couple just looking for a fun getaway or celebrating something, it doesn't get much better than this. It's beautiful weather, beachside, one of the best beaches we visited out of visiting over 47 countries in the world. We'll go ahead and put links to all of our recommendations down below because we've spent quite a bit of time here, and I want to make sure that you get to see as much as possible in this beautiful area.
We just wrapped up our massage and that was so relaxing. I would say I'd recommend, if you're gonna do the Palapa massage, that you book it pre 10 a.m. or after maybe like 4 or 5 p.m. when there's not activities at the pool going on, because you kind of do hear the YMCA in the background when you're doing it at noon. That being said, we did a Swedish massage for 50 minutes. It was so relaxing. The masseuses were great. Definitely, if you're into a little spa treatment on vacation, I would definitely recommend. You can do it at the Palapa or you can go in the spa.
We are now here in the outdoor spa, which is pretty unique. I feel like a lot of the properties that we go to, the whole spa is indoors. So this one does have an indoor area where you can relax in the air conditioning, but they also have all these outdoor seats. There's a nice pool where you can get all the jets. There's some showers here. It's just a really nice area to relax, especially right after you get a massage. There's so many weddings here that are getting their hair done. They have a whole salon inside, so it's pretty cool. They basically have everything that you could want here. I will say that the spa doesn't have like a cold plunge or anything, but it does have a dry sauna inside. It does have a warm pool with all the jets, so still very, very nice. Would definitely spend a day, maybe on the last day of your vacation, like today, we're just relaxing at the spa before we head to the airport.
So overall thoughts now that we're about to head to the airport, I think that the 25,000 5-star reviews on Google here definitely makes sense. I think it's an absolutely stunning property. The beachfront itself is just so nice. Like if you are judging on beach alone, this is definitely one of the nicest ones. You have a full area to lay out and relax on. The water is stunning. It's so blue. The staff here though is what really makes this property special. The service goes above and beyond, like same level service as we were having in like Bora Bora, for example, where the staff really does take care of you and they think of every need possible. And especially if you're staying in a room with like personal assistant or like butler service, they really do an amazing job of spoiling you during your stay and making sure everything is to your liking and to your preferences. The food here was great. The entertainment was awesome. There is so much to do on property, and I would definitely come back here and book a vacation for not only saving myself on this adults only side, but also if I wanted to bring like a future family here, then I would go over to the other property as well. It's so nice that we have access to both by staying at this property. That is it for our time here at the Iberostar Selection Coral Cancun. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more hotel reviews. We've got lots coming up in the next year, and we'll see you guys next week with another adventure.